extra things in November. So today is not any different, and I'm going to tell you that all month long I will be giving away some things. I'll tell you what today's is in just a few moments. Also, I did something different this year. I try to change it up every year, and this year we're going to be doing a lunch and learn. A lunch and learn. So I'm kicking it off with I'm going to be doing a teardrop swag. So what I did is I asked you all, what would you like to learn more about? So based on your responses, I set up a schedule for the month of November that is like no other. So just to give you a little hint, today I will be designing a teardrop swag. And next Monday, we have a special guest by the name of Cody Henshaw. He's going to be showing us how to pair up ribbon, how to make those decisions on ribbon, all that kind of thing, those challenging things that we might find. Again, that was an area where you guys wanted to learn more about, so I obliged you. All month long, there's going to be something new on Mondays during our Lunch and Learn. It is no charge to you. It is our gift, my gift to you all. So please, please, please come on in and say hey. Hey, Teresa. So first of all, let me tell you, I will be doing a giveaway. And this week, every week I will be giving something back to the community. So this week I made it kind of simple. And that is if you want to enter, what is the giveaway this week? It's a $50 gift card to go shopping at Festive Creations. What? Yes. So what's fun is even if you're not a crafter, you can use that gift card to buy gifts like tumblers, t-shirts. There's all kinds of different gift items in there. You can also repurpose it and give it as a gift to someone you do know. Good afternoon, Pam. How are you, Luann? Good to see you. And Amy's in the house. Julie, good to see you. Whoop, whoop. I know, Serena, right? Right. Come on in. Say hey. I think I got my text message out. So I'm going to be repeating this throughout the live today during our Lunch and Learn. But to enter, to get qualified for that $50 gift card to shop at Festive Creations, guess what? Just text me the word thankful. Text me the word thankful to 217-395-5348, and that will automatically qualify you to be entered for that $50 gift card, and we will be drawing that winner on Facebook on Friday, this coming Friday. By the way, I'm also live on YouTube, so YouTube, same thing. If you text me the word thankful to 217-395-5348. This applies to you too. And however, on Friday when we announce the winner, it will probably be just here on my Facebook page. So be sure to follow me on Festive Creations by Stephanie here on Facebook. Yes, yes, yes. I know. Isn't it? Aren't you all excited? Shelly, good to see you. I know, right? Everybody's excited about it. All right, so come on, let's get started on our project though. Lunch and Learn. I wanted to try and come up with, hey Michelle, Renee, so you can't, putting it in the comments won't qualify you. You have to actually text me the word, or in your phone, put in a text to 217-395-5348, and that will get you qualified if you text me the word thankful. Serena, girl, no, you guys are good to me. You guys have to understand that if it weren't for you, I would not be here. I would not be able to have our great niece and nephew. I wouldn't be able to have my business if it weren't for you. So the least I can do is show you all how thankful I am for you. Trust me. All right. How many have not done a teardrop swag? Not. So this is a 36-inch teardrop swag. I think it has 60 tips, but we're going to be playing with this, and I'm going to be showing you a technique. And I actually asked you all what you wanted, how you wanted it decorated. And based on your responses and a few other details, I have decided to go with, I did it and it gives you a reply. Yes, it should. Yep. So Shelly, you've not done it. May, you've not done it. Luann wants to though. All right. Me, I ordered one, but too chicken to do it. Serena, girl, I got you. I got you. We're going to do this slow and easy. Slow and easy, okay? But again, I want to try and do this over the lunch hour. For those of you that scheduled time to take your break. I have two that I need to do. Karen, you're going to love this. So I've done teardrop swags, a lot of teardrop swags. Sometimes I'll put mesh in them to give them fullness, but today, all of what I'm going to be using is in a bucket right down on the floor next to me. Some and all. So my focal point is going to be these little guys. These poinsettias are going to be my focal point. So just like a wreath, we're going to have a focal point. All right. And I'm going to bring you down here because you guys are going to get a great view down here. So we're going to be using that poinsettia. We're actually going to be using 3 of these. Of course, everything I brought is from my shop at Festive Creations by Stephanie. I brought a few of these. I know for sure I'm going to be using one. I brought some of our white snowflakes. I brought, I think this is called honey locust in red. Snowball sprays. I've got this wispy, I forget what it's called, in white. Let's see, what else do I have? I have all kinds of things down in my bucket. So you just never know what's going to pop up here. But the other thing that you will need for this is zip ties. Debbie, that'll work great. I've never done one either. None, Bonnie. Girl. And Tina said she's never done one. Renee said never. Okay. All right. So think about your platform here. It's no different than a wreath frame. It's a different shape. So what I'm going to do is we're going to be attaching everything with a zip tie. I try to avoid glue at all possible moments. Now, there might be a time where I have to use some glue, but the primary function of this is going to be zip ties. So I'm going to cut this off because it's really long for me right now, and we don't need it that long, and I know. So I brought 3 of these poinsettias. They are going to be our focal point. They're going to be the highlight of it. And I brought these with the red and white stripe because, of course, it reminds me of a peppermint candy cane, that kind of thing. Really Christmassy. I know, Bonnie. I had to finish reading it, though. I think we've had that discussion before, right? All right. So where's my third one? Oh, there it is. So before I start doing anything, everyone I sell as I put on Facebook. Nola, hello, my friend. All right, so just like making a wreath, you can place your items. So I'm going to do a cluster. Actually, I'm going to move this guy down a little bit. I'm going to do a cluster of 3, working in odd numbers. May, I know they're gorgeous. They are absolutely. I've got some really pretty poinsettias and magnolias this year. So I'm going to just go there. I'm going to do another one up here. I just want a little bit of space between them just to have a break in them because we're actually going to be adding some additional things in between. We're not attaching anything yet. Let's go up a little. So we're not going to attach anything. We're just going to see about placement. So for those of you that are like, I'm afraid, I don't know what to do, this is the best way to start is just by sticking it in there. Nothing's attached. There we go. Nothing's attached. but we've got a great start. Now watch what happens. Yep. Hey, Carol, Arizona in the house. What's up? Happy Monday. For those of you that are just joining, be sure to text me. Text me the word thankful to get entered into our $50 gift card giveaway to kick off Thankful November. I'll be drawing that winner on Friday. So enter to win. Enter today. You have to text me the word thankful. All right, do you see now? Can you kind of see where I'm going here? Let me put it this way so it's... All right, so again, I'm just looking at pops of color. Here's the very top of it. This is 36 inches long, and then we're going to be using the twist ties to help attach things. But watch what happens when I take some of this whimsical branch glitter, and we're just going to pretend like we attached it. And now it's kind of takes on a whole new look right there. So we're going to add a couple of those to our design. And then from there, we're going to add some glimmer, some glitz, and we're going to dissect this little guy and start adding it. Nola, you have to text me at 217-395-5348. Text me the word thankful. Thank you for asking. Nope, not in the comments. Hey, Sally. Indiana in the house. What's up, neighbor? So text me the word thankful to my phone number up here in the corner to get entered for that $50 gift card. And don't forget, every Monday during the month of November, I will be doing a new fun giveaway. I'm give back to my followers in November. And each Monday we have a lunch and learn schedule. We've got special guests coming. I can't see the number. It's 217-395-5348. Just screenshot that. There you go. All right, and I'll keep trying to repeat it. All right, so can you kind of see where just getting in here and placing stuff kind of starts to open up that vision? Here's the top. All right, so I'm going to stop and back up. Lynn, it's 217-395-5348. So let's stop and back up. Just texted thankful, and I'm thankful that I met. Oh, Jenny. Me too, girl. How are you? Yes, Nola said done. Yes, it should automatically reply to you if I set it up correctly. I think I did. All right, so I'm going to start by attaching some of our poinsettias using that zip tie. And let me take these out of the way right now. And I'm going to try and attach it to the spine of the swag. So let me show you on the back. So down the back, you have a center spine. So I'm going to try and attach that to that spine. My zip tie. I like to do these on an easel, but it's so hard to do to show you guys when I'm on an easel. So I'm going to try and do this laying down with the teardrop swag laying down. Oh, yes, Dawn, this is going to be so much more fun than cleaning out that pantry. Absolutely. I'm with you, girl. So much more fun. And if you've never done a teardrop, friends, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Like I said, the big key thing is, you know, look at what you want to attach or, you know, what your focal point's going to be. And then we're going to build off of that. No different than if we're making a wreath. All right, so if we're making a wreath, we start out with a focal point, whether it be our ribbon is our focal, a sign is our focal, whatever. So I had options. You know, I could have used any color of poinsettia. I could have used some ornaments in here as a focal point. So start out with your focal point and then add on. And don't glue anything down. Don't well, actually don't glue at all if you can avoid it. Don't attach anything until you have kind of an idea how you want to put it. So we just kind of slide it in there. I don't want these across from each other. There we go. This one's going to come down a little bit. So I'm going to stagger this. This staggered here. And we'll zip tie it. Delaware, Lori, hey girl. Happy Monday. Our first Lunch and Learn and Thankful November. This is my 5th year in a row that I have done a Thankful November where I give back to the community. And this year I put a little twist on it because every Monday we will be doing a Lunch and Learn. So be sure to set your calendar, set your alarm for every Monday at noon Central. Claire, I just bought some and didn't know what to do. All right. So like I said, find your focal point. In this case, my poinsettias are going to be my focal point. And I'm using zip ties to attach them. And by the way, Festive Creations does have the zip ties as well. These are so much fun to work with. Hey, Diana. And for those of you that are watching on YouTube, thank you for watching. Be sure to check out festivecreationsbystephanie.com for all of this supplies. Everything I'm using today is available and in stock as of this date, depending on when you're watching the video. Okay, there's that one. Some inspiration. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Those are feeling pretty secure, but I want to make sure that they're not going to go anywhere. So we've got our focal point going on here, right? Let me attach that one more spot. And I know I've got zip ties sticking up like little alien antennas, but they're going to go away here shortly. That's the nice thing too, is you don't need a whole lot of tools for this. So I'm just going to use my wire cutters and get rid of those zip ties. There should be 4 in total, I think. There it is. Yep. There's the other one. Now to decide if I want to do an additional one here, I think I will. I'm going to do one more right in here. Nebraska, hey Patricia. Central Florida, I've been looking forward to this teardrop. Awesome. Yay. And even if you're watching the replay, guys, I'm going to try and watch the comments because, again, this is so special. Thankful November. I want to make sure that I give back to you, and I want you to know that how much I appreciate you and give you some value when you come to Festive Creations. All right. So our focal point has been launched. It is seated, and there we go. Now I'm going to take, I like the wispiness of these branches, and again, I can't remember what they're called, but I will, if somebody wants to know, I will look it up before we get done. Yes, Claire, I'm zip tying it to the spine, and then I'm also zip tying it to a little bit further up on a tie so that it's actually zip tied at the base and then a little bit higher for the poinsettias. Now, everything won't be zip tied like that just because I wanted to make sure these were very well seated. And when I do, sometimes I'll use more than one zip tie. But I'm zip tying it to the little tinsel ties here, whatever you want to call it. All right, so let's go up here. I love this whimsical. Yes. So again, I'm going to go right down here on the spine, and we're going to add that right in there. Zip tie it to the spine. Also, when you're doing this, try to avoid, hey Linda, I just got through packing your order, girl. Try to avoid putting too much in the same zip tie. don't be, if you're going to do some cost savings, do not do it on the zip ties, because this is going to be the foundation, you know. So if you decide to only put one or two, or you're trying to put too much in one, it can easily come out. Me too, Sally. I definitely wanted that pop of color. And then of course, over here in my bucket, we've got so many more fun things to play with. Yep. So I brought a bunch. I just can't put it all out on the table right now. Y'all, there's nothing worse than trying to make a design and then have something fall out, right? No, don't want that. All right, I'm gonna go add some of our red, and I think this is called honey locust. Awesome, Linda. Yay, sold a wreath last night that used one of our snowmen. Congratulations. There's nothing more satisfying than getting that cha-ching, right? If you are an Etsy seller, you know what I mean. Perfect. Okay. All right. So again, I'm going to look at tying this down in a couple of different places. So it just might be attaching it to this twist tie right here. We just don't want it flopping. Definitely in this case, we do not want it flopping. And there are going to be times that you will need to use some glue, but it should not be by itself, because we have to take into consideration, even though this is a winter wreath, it may be going to a hot environment, you know. You just never know. Also, being shipped to it as a gift or whatever. So glue does melt in hot weather. So be careful what you choose to attach or how to attach. All right, again, I'm layering on. And using those zip ties from Festive Creations. I like these because they're long enough. I don't have to worry about getting lost digging them out, and they're the thinner ones. How many of you have been around long enough to know about my 7-foot wreath? Anybody here ever heard about my 7-foot wreath? Tina put up the first Christmas tree yesterday, and yes, I'm a day after Halloween. You know what? You go, girl. Trust me, you are not alone. You are not alone. All right, perfect. We're going to add that right in there. Again, going right to that spine area. Yeah, a lot of people, hey darling, a lot of people were putting up trees the day after Halloween. Not me. In fact, this year, we are in the midst of trying to remodel our kitchen and our great room, and we ran into a snag with our supplier, and so everything's halted right now. So I don't know what's going to happen for the holidays. I didn't even decorate for fall. I did decorate outdoors, but I didn't decorate indoors for fall because it's a moot point right now. Okay, let's turn it this way. So far, we've got lots of fun going on here. when you work with a teardrop, you want to keep that teardrop shape. So you want it wider at the top and you want it to get narrower as you go down. Don't forget that when you're dealing with this, because it's going to be a critical aspect of your design, is keeping that shape. Hey, Kim, how are you doing, girl? And what exactly did you do? I'll find out more tomorrow, but I just saw bits and pieces. I had the grandkids this weekend, and I've been a little preoccupied the last few days, either getting ready for them or having them. But I saw something that made me scratch my head when it came to Kim. Okay, look at that. We're going to bring out a new element. Look. How about some snowflakes in here too? So I'm going to look at dissecting those. Pat, we're not even halfway through yet. By the way, if you're just joining, Lunch and Learn every Monday in November. Thankful November at Festive Creations by Stephanie, where I give back to you. And this month will be all about you. I'm going to be doing lots of fun things. We're doing a giveaway. If you want to qualify for the giveaway $50 gift card to Festive Creations, just simply text me the word thankful to 217-395-5348, and that will get you in the drawing. I will be drawing for that on Friday, this coming Friday, for a $50 gift card. I messed up my back, so I was stuck on the couch all last week. Oh, way to go. I told you to stop trying to break those bowls. You know, you're not a young chick anymore. You can't break them bowls anymore for the rodeo, right? All right, so I want to, all of this is a lot of red and white. I will tell you, I brought, Sally, bless your heart. And so she brought me a little 3-foot tree, and watching you, Sally, first of all, my condolences. I know that it's going to be a very, very emotional time of year for you. But I love the fact that your daughter recognizes that, you know, we have to be there for our kids, right? So I've been doing this, Pat, I think it's five years or 6. We started in 2000. No, I think it's year 5 that I've been doing Thankful November. I mean, so if you really think about it, it's the perfect time of year to show people what I am thankful for. And by golly, those of you that follow me, those of you that share my page or spread the word, you know, about Festive Creations, those of you that make purchases, just all of that comes together and it helps my business. I would not be who I am if it weren't for you. Well, and COVID. Let's not forget COVID. COVID helped too, but it's not the reason that I'm where I'm at. I know a lot of people that started a business during COVID that is no longer in business. I was actually talking to another reputable wreath supplier, and I was shocked at how much they are struggling, and it really made me stop and go, you know what, Stephanie, you're doing okay. You're doing okay. Am I doing as good as I did when everybody was staying home crafting? Nope, but neither is any other online business, right? So grandkids are good, Sally. I took them back home this morning, dropped them off at school. Mommy and Daddy will be home later today, and they're doing great. Thank you for asking. Emma and Eli, our great niece and nephew, they're also doing amazingly well. Let me see. Also, let's see, there's my center point. I don't want to lose track of that. All of this is it 5? I thought it was 6. It might be 6, Kim. You bought some of the snowflakes. They're really fun. Sally, I agree. It really pops. Actually, you guys had asked for, I asked you guys what you wanted to do. And so you gave me a lot of suggestions. Many of you said pastels, but yet I see the products going out on my shop, going out in orders, are not so much all the pastels. You guys are really doing a lot of black and gold this year, navy blue and gold, navy blue and silver. And you know, many people had asked about red and white or red, white, and silver. And so any of those combinations would look great on the white teardrop swag. And of course, I have plenty of these in stock for the holidays. All right. I had to get that zip tie worked in there. Again, another reason why I love using the thinner zip ties. Make sure that goes all the way, yes. Now, even though we're adding all of this, it's all wired. So I can bring it forward. It doesn't have to lay flat next to the wreath frame. So remember, we can always pull it forward. I want to, yes. All right, one thing before I move too much further. I brought this. I didn't know if I wanted to introduce it or not, so I have to look at whether or not I want to add some of this green to it. I really love it. This was part of our Blooms and Greenery box this quarter, but oh no. It looks good in there. It certainly looks good. I'm going to go ahead and open one up. And honestly, Sally, either one would be spectacular. Either one. All right, no, I have not. So either leave it red and white or add some of this frosted to it. Let me see. I kind of like the frosted. Me too, Claire. If we went right back in here. This is what I mean. Just stick it in there. Don't secure it down yet because you just don't know how this is going to pan out. And then some ribbon options that I brought along with me. I brought a few options because I think I like the silver better, but I have these 3 ribbon and we're going to be adding some ribbon to this as well. I've reordered more as I use. Debbie, isn't it gorgeous? Yes, that frosted greenery. Yep, agreed. All right, I gotta quit talking so much. It's supposed to be a lunch hour. Oh, that would be beautiful. Yes, in a bottle bouquet. So don't forget that we're gonna be adding some other embellishments such as a bow. So I'm gonna actually, gotta have a vision. Gotta have a vision. I think this is the only thing that's sold out. I think I took the last ones. And I know I took it offline already. I'm not sure. Let me see. I'm not sure I want to dissect that. Maybe. I could go here. Let's see how I can cut this. I can definitely do that. All right, I can. Let me take that down and split this spine. Tell me what you guys had for lunch today. Because I haven't had mine. This is my lunch hour. We had so many orders from the sale over the weekend. I told Heather, I said, I'll be back after our lunch and learn. Because she's down there trying to pack quite a few orders. from the weekend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys really took advantage of that 35% off. And it did include some of the items that we're using today. Those snowflower picks, the peppermint lollipops, snowballs. Yeah, a lot of this stuff was included in that sale. Okay. Working while watching? Okay, Serena. Donuts, late breakfast. You know what? That would work for me. I'm a donut lover. I like my carbs. I was talking to the grandkids this weekend, and you know, with trick-or-treating, we've got all kinds of Halloween candy in the house, and what did they say? They said something about the candy, and I said, it'll sit there for a year for me. If it was me by myself at home, that Halloween candy would sit there for a year. It's just not tempting to me. But you put a donut in front of me, Luann, it's going to be gone. I'll snatch it right out of your hands. I like my carbs. My baked potatoes, my breads. Luann, yep. I agree. We would get along just fabulously. All right, so I'm just kind of dissecting this into smaller pieces. And at each intersection, there's a wire ring, so I have to cut that wire ring through. Look at me at each intersection. And clearly, Alexa, turn house to 68.
The heat's set to 68.
I don't know what the heck's going on, but I feel like somebody messed with the thermostat. It's not supposed to be that difficult. There we go. Okay. So see how I'm kind of integrating the elements all throughout the design. So I've got a little bit up at the top. I'm adding some in the middle and also at the bottom. So just remember when you go to do your swag, you do want to kind of make it to where it's cohesive. That's the word I'm looking for, cohesive. So even if it's, say for instance, you had one of these. So you could easily do a little bit here, and then maybe another one down here and here, as long as it's cohesive. Same way with the green frosted. You just want to make it cohesive all the way through the design. All right, looks like I have one more ring. I'm getting better at them though. Getting a little more aggressive with them. About ready to open a window. Holy cow. If you are just joining, welcome. It is Festive Creations, celebrating Thankful November with all of you. Giving back to the community. Again, for my 5th or 6th year in a row. I should go look that up, shouldn't I? Just to verify. Just to verify. Do I have one over here? I don't. So I'm going to bring one down here towards the bottom. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. So let me bring this up a little bit closer. So you can, even though this is a 36-inch teardrop, you can make it longer or shorter, but just by adding some length down here on the bottom. And now we've made it more like a 38-inch teardrop. We can get several cuts off of this. And since that is so long, hang on, that one that I cut is so long. Come on, girl. You can do it. There we go. I'm actually going to dissect this one in half and make 2 smaller pieces. Bridget, hello, hello. How's it going, neighbor? Not quite that long. We want to stagger that a little bit. This one might get cut down too. It seems awfully big. Yes. Okay. I'm liking that. Rain. Yeah, me too. Girl. In fact, I was down filling orders, helping Heather pack orders this morning, and it was pouring down rain, and we needed to go get some things out of the overflow storage area. Yeah. Had to wait for a break in the rain to do that. Now, don't be like me and make the same mistakes that I do. So as you can see, I'm just kind of like right now, just kind of poking things in there. Don't forget to go back and pull on them and make sure that you get them all secured. I've done that before where I've like finished my design and I'm all proud and everything. And then I go to pick it up and plop, something falls out on the table. It happens. It happens. Yes, it is a good day to craft with the weather the way it is. I don't like that there. Actually, I do kind of like it over here. All right, we're going to add some more of this. I think the green adds a little bit more of a wintry feel to it. What do y'all think? Okay. Serena said, yes, indeed. And again, if you are just joining and would like to be a part of my giveaway this week, be sure to text me the word thankful to 217-395-5348 and get entered. I'm going to be giving away a $50 gift card to Festive Creations by Stephanie on Friday. We'll announce the winner on Friday. All right, I'm going to pause for a minute because I have a lot to... Sally agreed. I'm going to... Sally said it warms it up. That is a good way to put it. All right, I have several things to tie down. So I got to get started on that. But I'm liking where I put the placement of things. Still keeping in mind that we're going to be adding some ribbon to this too. Don't forget ribbon. It doesn't have to have ribbon. Wide striped. The only white mesh I have in stock right now is the Snowball white mesh. That's the only, I'm pretty sure that's the only white mesh I have in stock. pretty sure. If Heather were here, she would tell you better. So again, trying to get that zip tie around the spine of the teardrop. And anchor our glittered leaves here. Anchor everything. I know, I got really quiet. I'm concentrating. That's what happens when I concentrate. Okay, got that. This can be bent over there. A lot of zip ties. Lots and lots of zip ties. And I'm okay with that. Whew. Can you all see how big this is? It's getting bigger. Okay, so that one's secured. This one is not secured. And this one is not secured. Okay. Just gonna go right up the spine here. Now, there are no right or wrong ways. So you notice that I started out with my focal point, which were the poinsettias. So there's not a right or wrong way. If you want to start out with the filler and then put the poinsettias on last. Bridget, I have done them in the past. When COVID hit, it pretty well stopped. So I've never started them back up again, just mainly because things have kind of really shifted, and I do so much with I do a lot of online teaching, not necessarily creativity, but the yeah, there, yeah, business side of things. So I do a lot of that online. I'm also, so for example, like my Etsy Made Easy class, I'll be doing another one of those in January. I'm actually behind the scenes working up all the things so that you guys can sign up here soon to get in the Etsy Made Easy class. All right, and here. Now, after I get through securing all of these, I'm going to pause and we're going to add some ribbon. And then we'll be able to take a step back and see where else we need filler. Go ahead. Hey friends, as you come on in, say hey, let me know where you're from. This is day one, week one of our My Thankful November, where I give back to you all. Today we are doing a teardrop swag every Monday this month. I will be doing a lunch and learn. Actually, not just me, because I have special guests coming. I'm lined up for you all. Some fun guests. There's just so, the holidays can be a lot of fun. It's just a way to give, think outside of the box and do some fun things just to spread some talent, learn some new tricks. And next Monday, we will have guest designer Cody Henshaw will be here during our lunch and learn. And he is going to be playing with ribbon. I just shipped him a huge box of ribbon to play with. And he's going to be showing us, give us tips and tricks on how he picks out and pairs up his ribbon with designs. So I sent him a few signs. He's got some himself, and he's going to talk about how and why he chooses the ribbon he does, and tell us a little bit of suggestions on that might help you. Okay, let's see. That's tied down. What about this guy? That's tied down. This and this are not tied down. So let's fix those. Joyce, Madison, Indiana. Hello, neighbor. Illinois here, Central Illinois. Is Madison, where is it at? Northern, Central, Southern, Eastern, Western, Indiana. That's tied down. That's tied. Oops, that one's not tied down. So remember, this is our loop for the very top, so that's where we're going to be hanging that from. And again, if you are watching on YouTube, I can't see your comments right now, but I will be looking at them during the replay. And if you're just joining us and have not done it yet, be sure to enter to win that $50 gift card that I'm going to be giving away this Friday. Just text the word thankful to 217-395-5348 and you will get entered to win. I'm going to draw that lucky winner on Friday. Text just the word thankful. Don't put anything else in it. No other words, no special characters, just the word thankful. On the Ohio River by Louisiana, Louisville. Okay. I know about where that's at, girl. Been to Louisville a few times myself. And then my husband always has to criticize me on how I say it. So I try really hard to say Louisville. Louisville. I don't know. Look, I'm from Illinois. People in other states call it Illinois. Don't call it Illinois. You can always tell they're out-of-towners. Diana said, I have wonderful memories of spending a year in Kentucky and going across the river to Madison, Indiana. Oh, how fun! I love that it just brought some memories for you, Diana. That's amazing. Good for you. Tied, tied, tied. That one's not. Okay, we're not done yet. We're going round. Which one did I just pull? This one. Yep. And this one's done. That is so cool. Shona, yes. Right, there is the number 217-395-5348. May, me too. I think it's coming together quite nicely. Wait, just wait. We're going to add a splash of, I'll already tell you that I will be adding more snowflakes because right now the only place I have snowflakes are kind of towards the top. Also, do you see this wispiness? We're going to be adding more of that a little bit closer to the bottom. So I'm going to be layering on some more, but we're going to pause for a moment and we're going to look at ribbon choices. So give me a moment here. And I wonder if I can do a little and see if I can watch your comments. Serena, you have a great afternoon. Absolutely love it. You have a great day too. So Esther, this is a 36-inch teardrop swag from our store, Festive Creations by Stephanie. Everything that I'm using are on my website. The only thing I think I took the last thing of is this white bladed glistening, but everything else is available on the website. Okay, let's talk about ribbon. So I definitely want to use these snowflakes. It's kind of, so let's play around. And I did bring a thinner, but it's more like pewter, not silver, but I think it's going to be okay. And it's actually not even pewter. It's more like a light gray, but I think it's going to be okay. I think I'm going to like it. Oh, Joyce, that sounds fun. Claire, I love that. I love to be able to inspire you. That is awesome. And let's do, actually, before I do that, let's see what just these two look like. So let me bring over my Easy Bow Maker. Woo! I don't have glitter on the table. No, no, no. I just cleaned it too. I just cleaned that table. Backwards. By the way, the Easy Bow Makers and the M's Bow and Go are back in stock. So if you've been waiting for those to come back in stock, they are there. Just search Bow Maker. Bow Maker. All right, I'm going to do maybe about 4 loops. Let's see. Maybe just one more. We're going to go an uneven amount today. Yeah. The tail over here. All right, there is 3 loops on each side. Now, on this one, I'm actually going to make it the same length. So I'm going to make this one 6 inches as well. California in the house. Hey, Denise. Tina, I will charge the amount of materials times 2 to 3, depending on where I'm selling it at. Definitely minimum of 2 times my materials. But in fact, I just posted, it's going to be posted, I scheduled it, about talking about perceived value. Do you all know what that means? Perceived value? So, you know, what if, Tina, I got everything at the end of the everything on sale. Well, perceived value, you know, regular price would have been obviously more money. But no matter what I paid for my materials, if sometimes the end result looks a lot more expensive than what I actually spent. And so sometimes that takes into account. You got to look at what else is going on in the world, in the same area that you're selling. And sometimes the perceived value might be much more than what your actual value is. I just learned to do a wreath. This swag looks beautiful, but I don't know if I could do one just yet. Bridget, I will tell you, you can start out smaller. Like I have a Mardi Gras. How long is my Mardi Gras swag? I think it's 24 inches. As long as this. And of course, I'm making it longer too. I'm giving it a lot more length than what it originally has. But so, you can start out small. Also, another technique is you can use a mesh. Just do like a ruffle of mesh inside of the twist ties as a base filler. So a lot of times that is my base filler rather than using all the picks that we're using right now. And I'm okay with. So that would obviously, change the price factor on things because it would be filled more with mesh rather than maybe the higher price picks, right? Okay. Oh, let me get this. All right, I used a zip tie on here because I knew that I wanted to really yank and pull on this. If I know that I'm going to tame the bow, I'm wrestling the bow, I want that tight zip tie on there so it doesn't come loose, doesn't pop out. Probably going to trim that down a little bit. Now, let me see if I like just this or this is option 1. Actually, you know what? I think I'm okay with that without using the red and white stripes because I think it's going to take away from the red and white on here. So let's go ahead and attach our bow. Bring this up a little further. And I'm going to attach it kind of, so here's my peppermint. I'm going to go diagonal from it. Hey, Annette. How are you, girl? Annette, I think I was commenting on a post that you were involved in. I couldn't help it. I normally don't do that. Enough said. Enough said. All right, let me get this to the right angle here. And I might have to shift this just a little bit more this way. Sometimes we just have to step up, speak out. Okay, so I like that. Now, keep in mind, look, I have more. I like it. I like it. All right, we're going to keep going, though, because we're not done. It kind of softens that up, too. And actually, it kind of, to me, makes it a little more elegant. But we're going to take some strips. Oops, not that ribbon. Where's my other ribbon? And we're just going to take a section. Let me see, about 20 inches. Let me see if that looks about right. Yes, maybe a little bit more, maybe about 24 inches. So for this, I'm just going to pinch it here in the middle. I'm going to go up behind and grab some of those twist ties on the frame itself, on the swag. And we're going to use those to attach it. Just twist it around just like we would on a wreath frame. Then bring them down so that they're cascading down the side. And then I'm going to adjust their length here in just a little bit. I may end up doing just one. Let's do that. I don't like two of them. I don't like two of them on the same side, so I'm going to take off one. And we're going to repurpose that on the other side. So I'm going up underneath the poinsettias, so it's camouflaging our mechanics, right? Oh yeah, I like that much better. Okay, here's what I see. I see a lot of the red up there. I see red here, but I don't see any right in this area. So I definitely feel like we're going to be adding some more red there. And we're going to be adding a few things here and there. So let me get this. Well, thank you, Sally. Bless your heart. All right, filling in. So I'm going to add a zip tie to this guy because I think he's going to look adorable right there. How am I doing on the time? Am I over? I'm over my hour. My lunch hour, you can imagine that, ran over. Lunch and Learn all month long, every Monday at 12 p.m. Central. We will be going, I will be going, someone will be going live. I have guest designers all month. Be sure to enter for the giveaway this week, which is going to be a $50 gift card to go shopping at Festive Creations by Stephanie. Just text me the word thankful to 217-395-5348 and get entered. I will be drawing that winner on Friday. Where did I have this? I liked where I had it. I'll be drawing that winner on Friday. But you have to enter to win. Enter to win. Thank you. I appreciate it, Claire. Okay, there's that. Now, just going to keep, okay. At least I don't have to deal with those rings anymore. I don't think. Maybe. Surely not. I don't know, but this has definitely got some good manufacturing going on. Whew. Friends, we're going to have to probably come up for a minute. Let me see. Let me move my holly jolly elf. Sometimes I have to take a step back and look at what's happening from your angle. So let's put it up on the wall for a minute. Oh yeah, I like that right in there. I know it's probably Probably a little, well, no, it's not too bad. You guys can still see it pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy with those choices. So let's get a zip tie and make it last. Of course, you do have to get the zip tie in the right position for it to work. Ta-da! Yes, okay. We got you. We got you. Okay, remember I said that it looked a little bare over here in the red category. So we're going to add a little bit more red over there. I'm okay with that. I don't think I have any more red open. So we'll use another one. Oh, Vicky, how are you? Oh, Claire, good deal. You just bought the elf kit? Well, it was fun to make, I will tell you that. Definitely fun to make. Now, if you are someone who's really OCD about putting something on the back of your wreath, drive you crazy because we're not putting anything on the back. Nor do I put anything on the back of my wreaths. Okay, hold the phone. Let's get you and you. Now, I know you can't see the bottom. It'll be easier. A little snowflake right in there. Yes. Bring a little bit of that forward. Okay, let me see. I cannot make it any higher, but here's what I can do. This is always fun. I can bring it up to our height. Now it'll still be a little bit too long for this, but we'll be able to get a better view. of what's happening. And then I can come around here. Look, spares. Bet that was supposed to be attached. And this one too. Let's take care of that. That's what I mean. You gotta always go back and do the pull test. Because you don't want anything just coming right out at the end. It's not very often that you get to see the back of a designer's head, do you? But hey, I did brush my hair today, so I feel confident about that. I want something right up in here. You know what? I'm gonna get one more piece of this. That's why I have to put it up. That's why I have to get it eye level. Claire, that is what brings me joy. Trust me. I was a nurse. Actually, I'm still a nurse. My license is still active. Time to renew it. But for over 42 years, I've worked in healthcare, and nothing. And I did a lot of teaching, not only patient teaching, but then I ended up working at the corporate level and doing staff teaching. And it's really my passion. I love to help others. I love to teach, and I kind of have a knack for it. People can usually pretty well relate to my methods. And that's, true with my business coaching group. I keep it to a point where it's understandable. You don't have to be real tech savvy. And even if you aren't tech savvy, we work through all of that. Just ask Nola, right, Nola? So, that is definitely my passion. Okay, friends, I love it. I think we're going to call that complete. Bring this down just a little bit more. Yes, yes, yes. And then sometimes I just have to step away and then come back and say yes or no. Or I might need one more thing, but I like the way it has come out. And I love the whimsicalness. I love the color choices. I think it turned out really fun. Super fun. So, all right, Lunch and Learn every Monday. Don't forget, next Monday. Oh, that was probably supposed to be in there. Next Monday, guest designer Cody Henshaw will be here with ribbon, talking about how to pair up your ribbon, how you choose the ribbon to match your signs or whatever your focal point is, talking about patterns and colors and all of that fun stuff. So be sure to come back next Monday at noon Central Time, every Monday during the month of November. And don't forget, text me the word thankful to 217-395-5348 to get entered for that $50 gift card. We will be drawing that on Friday here on Facebook. So thanks a lot for hanging out. You're welcome, Debbie. You too, Carol. Awesome. You guys have a great rest of your day.